There is Armagh now under my control. Reformed Church has been boosted. I realised that I should probably move Amani across now. Let's send you north to this city-state. Let's do that. Although actually keeping Armagh is not a bad idea actually. I might keep up just still for a bit. There's nowhere else I can easily take at the moment, so I'm just going to keep Armagh. Armagh is handy. And look at that, I can start selling my iron now. This will be good for my infrastructure. So I just finished that marble, and now I can immediately sell it to Rome for enough gold to get myself another builder in my new city to go pick up another source of marble as well as some more iron. World's first circumnavigation as well as finding Fez. Now Fez is a big deal for me. If I were to get science every time I spread my religion, oh boy, that's pretty cool. Okay, religious conversion for Fez. We're going to have to kind of beeline picking that one up. That's an awesome pickup. That would be brilliant if we could get that. Actually, what I'm going to do is put one envoy into Armagh, which is doubled because of my religion, and now I can move Amani away because we've got that protected. I'm going to stick her straight to Fez. Let's go and see if we can pick Fez up. Again, always buy luxury resources regardless of the cost, because it's always better to then sell your own for way more. It's just, trade-wise, it's unbeatable. How are my cities doing? They're all on odd. Beautiful +1. My capital's actually on +2. Ooh, tasty. Drama and poetry. Actually building theatre squares would be a really effective second district for my cities, because theatre squares mean that you get lots of culture, and culture means that you push up into the civic tree in order to start to get things like carbon recapture. Carbon recapture being effectively the instant diplomatic victory. So we'll keep an eye out for that. That could be pretty handy. I'm also just selling my open borders briefly to basically everyone to get enough gold to take my capital and buy myself watermill would be good for the boost, but I'm going to go granary for now because I was just on a housing slump there. We will, cut down the rainforest and then put the mine down, then Russia the settler through. Now that Amani's down and Magnus has got provision, I'm going to go for my third governor, and we're going to go Moksha. I want my improved apostles as quick as possible. Let's put them in the second city where I have a holy site ready to rock. Moksha gets some really good promotions, but Patron Saint is the one I want. Apostles receiving +1 promotion when I buy them. It means that I can use that in conjunction with Exodus to get some amazing religious units. Now, looks like Egypt is doing a decent job of spreading its religion. Actually, no, I can say that we've got 5 cities. The Cree have it in 1 city. They have spread it to a little bit, but I can start to spread my religion soon. Once I've picked up Fez, actually, if we can get Fez, that would be handy. Then we start getting science. And we like science. Again, I can just sell my gems immediately. Yep, early game economy. Just sell it all. Sell it all. Happiness and amenities don't matter until you get to the point where you can really reliably put ecstatic cities down. And we haven't gone for a pantheon that gives amenities. We haven't gone for anything like that, so it's not really the game to be worrying about it too much. Ironworking boosted because there is the iron tile now sorted. I'm still pumping builders out. I could have got Liang. That would have been handy, but the extra builder charge, I'd rather start getting Moksha up and running. Much better in the longer run, I think. Quickly purchasing a watermill. I think it's best in my capital. I don't think I've really got any resources that get boosted, and there is technically a rice that could get boosted in my capital eventually. Plus my capital's kind of where it's all going on. There's construction boosted. Theology, by the way, has been boosted as well, because don't forget, if I get a building built, I get a culture bonus. That is all from this city-state. Lovely. Samarkand, do you follow my religion yet? No. No, you do not. Does anyone follow my religion? Who's following my religion? What's going on today? I think getting Fez under my control has got to be an important thing. So I'm going to put down my first envoy here. I don't have my religion just yet, but this should put down 2. And it should give me a double bonus. There we go. Wibbly Walls now has been boosted. Delightful. Fez now follows my religion. That means that actually I ended up getting double for that. Oh yes, of course, because it applies retrospectively. It puts the religion down first and then works out the envoys. So that's cool. I now have Fez. It means I get science every time I convert a city. So now that theology is boosted, I'm just going to quickly look at the quickest way of getting a temple. 480 gold? Yeah, 480 gold. Or I could build it for 7 turns. I mean, settlers are way more expensive, so I'd rather put the production into settler. So I think I'm going to buy the temple. I need about 400 gold. And to be fair, there are enough people that would sell me the gold if I got rid of some of this early Diplo favor. Now, I'd kind of like to keep it if I can, but getting that temple early means that I can get my apostles early, and getting apostles early means that I can use Fez. So again, all in the name of accelerating through the game, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell on my Diplo favor. As long as I can get my gold up front, don't really mind who takes it. In fact, actually, we're just going to sell like 7 to get the Cree done like that. So 1 to you, 1 to you. I need about 35 extra gold. Canada is really being skimpy, which is hilarious. Normally they're the ones to buy it forever. Okay, there we go. We sold like half of my Diplo favor. That's a bit annoying, but what are you going to do? Temple in the capital continues to grow even more, and let's get apostles. Now, my apostles, they gain me a delightful +2 spreads because of my golden age. However, I don't need all of those spreads. I only need 3 of them to enhance my religion. So that is what we're going to do. I'm going to go and see if we can knock out the Cree's religion with them, depending on their promotions. Next turn I can afford 1 more apostle, and Fez is going to give me even more bonus to spread my science around at the same time. So this is going to be an amazing combo for me, especially because I'm currently losing the tech race. I'm on 6 techs behind the winner. I think this will catapult me up to near the top. What can I do? Triple strength in other civilizations. Yes. That's the sort of card that I was looking for. Translator. So I've got 2 charges of that. I'm going to dump them straight into the Cree. There we go. I've got a second apostle, can go and join in as well. That's kind of what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using my 2 spreads on the AI and then upgrading from there. I'm choosing to get rid of the rainforest underneath this tile before improving it because I'd like to have the settler out quicker. I'd like the population in my capital, like all of this stuff is good. I quite like that. And then I'll build the plantation after that point. My scout I'm just trying to keep alive so that I don't end up losing my scout to these barbs. I'm still getting quite a few tribal huts. It's quite a good little scout for me, that one. What promotions have I got? Oh, a debater. Perfect. Actually, I can use that to kill some apostles and missionaries. How's the faith per turn? 12.7 faith per turn. The Cree will start spreading their religion soon, actually. So I can't hang around. This is actually good timing for me. I'm going to use one of my weaker charges on this city because this is going to give me 100 science. And do I want to just take the Diplo favor or take the grievances? Because they're not going to like me doing this anyway. If I lie, the world will hate me. I think I'm going to generate grievances. For me, that's fine. Grievances are controllable, whereas everything else is not. But that's a huge science boost for me, which is lovely. I'm going to rush mathematics. I want to get the diplomatic quarter down as quickly as possible. And I need to start working on my friendships now. A lot of people don't like me. People don't like me because I haven't got army, because I haven't got a lot of land. There's a lot of interesting stuff here. If I get open borders from Canada, I start sending them delegations. Like, I need to actually get you on side. Give you a gift of Diplo favor. Come on, be my friend. Be my friend now. My first walls are up, by the way. They're terrible walls, but they are walls. And that's what matters. Here comes the triple spread apostle. I still believe they have but 1 city following their religion, so unfortunately for you, this is going to knock you out very quickly. And I should get a beautiful little science boost as well from this. This time 80 science. Bam, currency boosted, as well as having era score for knocking out a city of their religion as well. So all looking good. All looking good so far. City number 6 is down now on some wine that I can immediately try and flog to the AI for a bunch of money. Lovely. And we'll go like, boom, 660, lovely. And okay, this is the biggest science boost yet. 260 science. Mathematics has just been rushed in 1 turn. Okay, once Tbilisi, once you're done there, let's get that diplomatic quarter down. I like the look of this. This is a great combo for me. Everyone's starting to denounce me now, which is a little unfortunate, but they'll forgive me. They'll forgive me in time. I'm not really doing anything to offend anybody else, so this is, as games go, this is a fairly decent one for being just a pleasant person to the world. Okay, now we can evangelize belief. Both pull back to my territory. You've got 3 charges each, but that's fine. We've done the damage. We've spread the religion over to the Cree. Their religion is now gone. Gone for the count. It might pop back up in a bit, but actually, if we move missionary out soon, we should be able to stop that spread as well. And it doesn't look like anyone else is going for a religion at the moment. One other person can go for one. They may do if they go to another golden age, but for now, it's all good. Actually, we'll go castles for now. adopting a government, but I'd like to unlock my unique Renaissance wall kind of as soon as possible, really. Mount Vesuvius, not near Rome. The amount of times Rome starts next to Mount Vesuvius makes me always suspect that they get a starting bonus for it. I'm pretty sure they don't, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Probably time I got a temple in on this city now. Again, all about just pushing that faith as high as we can get it. And also a shrine, look at that. Oh, 50 faith per turn already. Delicious. It's looking good. We're very happy with this. As starts go in this game, it's looking pretty cool. There you go. Apostles back, by the way, so evangelize belief, and already we can go for pagodas. Now, pagodas are awesome because they give +1 diplomatic favor per turn. It means every city with a Renaissance wall and monarchy, as well as the unique holy site building, every single city of mine should now be producing 3 era score per turn once it all gets kicked off. It's lovely. We like it. Just going to switch now to holy site adjacency, and I think I'm going to pop that down on the builder slot for now. We're going to get monarchy soon though, so that's pretty good. Golden Age, you can see the Kree are now in a dark age. That's lovely. As well as Exodius. We're going to pick that one up again because I'm still spreading my religion, but I'm also now going to start putting the pressure on the Kree properly here. They don't like the fact that their cities don't follow their own religion, so this is going to be very, very handy for me, just keeping on putting that pressure down. Next promotion on Moksha now. I think laying on of hands is really useful, so we'll do that one quickly. You can see we've got our first session coming up soon. A lot of people have a lot of diplomatic favor, but I've got enough that I can throw my weight around just a little bit here, so this should be good. So we've got sovereignty. I think I'm going to say let's go cultural city-states because I'm trading with one, and there's also a couple on the map here. It was either this or faith I was going to go for, and I'd love it if people give me a trade route capacity, so we'll vote on myself. I've got 70 votes, so I believe I can just put 3 down on each. We'll see if that goes through. Cultural, Canada got it, so we got one of the points. Okay, so we got one of the points. It's fine. We don't mind losing the occasional early game point. That's okay. What we're going to do now is start to really accelerate into the Diplo game. And you can see we've got a pagoda, which gives me an extra chunk of faith as well as the extra Diplo points. So here we go. We're really starting to accelerate now. City number 7 is now going down. And this one's quite near Gaul, so they're not going to be super happy about this one. I'm going to throw the walls up nice and quick. We settle too close. I think I'm going to... Do I take the Diplo favor? I'm probably going to settle near them again, so we're going to have to take grievances here. Yeah, I would like the Diplo favor, but I was just going to end up losing that one. Religious emergency. I'll vote down once, but I don't mind if that actually goes through. Yeah, it passed. Perfect. So we have to basically just make sure that my religion stays in their capital. Actually, it's not... Yeah, the city actually doesn't follow the religion at the moment, so I will have to just quickly pop in a missionary and go spread it quickly. But you can see evangelize belief. There we go. We've finished our religion now. And I'm going to either go holy order to give myself 30% cheaper apostles and missionaries, that's really handy, or missionary zeal to make sure I can move around faster. I think that's going to be the one for me. Let's do that. Just to pick up Fez again. Please come back. There we go. Look at that. Extra religion there, but I'm going to get all the science I can from spreading it to the Kree here. Let's double up on all of the bonuses that I can get. Yeah, Gaul are not happy with me putting a city there. That's not the best. We probably should start to think about getting some military up at the moment. I'm going to just pick up an archer in this city, and then maybe we'll get a galley or something hard to increase the combat strength. The galley is worth 30 strength. I don't know if I've unlocked anything more powerful than that. Horseman 36. Okay, that's pretty decent, and I could go military tactics actually to get my man-at-arm replacement, which would give me 48. I need a bit of iron for that, but it's actually probably worth me picking up at least one of those, so let's do that. Now they're going to just sit a catapult outside my borders. Oh no, they're pulling back a little bit. I have just started a couple of trades with them for luxuries and things, so sometimes the AI can go, ooh, trades, and move back every now and then. You never know. Next up, candy. I'd love candy. Relics would be cool, but more importantly, I'd just love to be able to spread my religion over in this direction a little bit more and get the third envoy for temples and consulates, giving me extra faith. That's a huge bonus when you've got as many temples down as I'm trying to get down. Here we go. Missionary has now hit this city, and I can just keep moving really freely, which is good. But there we go. The emergency is now, yeah, okay, we should be pretty good now. What I would really like is just to keep that capital following my religion. But you can see I've now got a couple of charges on these cities, which is going to help massively as well. Fez bonuses are the best, and I want to just help them along. One more city now, down in the middle of the plains between me and Gaul. It does mean I can get myself an extra luxury, which I can then immediately sell to Canada for 20 gold per turn, which is pretty cool. I'm just buying for gold per turn from Gaul, because if they do declare on me, I want to be able to get my money back. Yeah, there's the denouncement from Gaul. They don't like the fact that I'm settling so close to them. I kind of respect that. I'm being a bit annoying, but what are you going to do? Limes, oh yeah, I've almost got limes up now. That's really good. I'm actually going to put the limes card in now. Limes is pretty good, and we're not getting settlers at the moment, so I'll put mass production in. This settler is just the last one, and then actually, yeah, forcing my cities to all just put walls up quickly is not a bad move, especially when I can do it so cheaply. I've got my 100% card as well as my 50% bonus from being Georgia. We've got a lot of production towards getting walls. It's all pretty cool. There's Moksha as well, Citadel of God, which means I'm only one promotion away now from getting Moksha upgraded. Once we've done that, we can very happily start getting double promotion apostles, which are cool. Here we go, good chunk of science here, 140. Bump! We've almost got our unique unit. I've just been saving up gold in order to just basically to guarantee that I can afford to buy one as soon as I can in the cities, and then hopefully Gaul will have a bit of a problem. I do not want them just being able to walk into my cities. No, no, no. That would not be fun. Right, let me just see if I can go and convert candy whilst I'm here. Oh, that's close. That's very close. Never mind. Military tactics. Done. I don't trust Gaul at all. I really don't. So there is my unique unit. 48 strength, 4 era score. Fights really well. Oh. It's good. It's good. All my cities are much more secure now. So now we've got military tactics. So let's immediately rush castles again. Civil service is on the way. This is looking good. I'm building ancient walls everywhere, giving me a huge culture boost from this culture city-state, and I'm just rushing towards divine right and monarchy. I will be king. I will. I promise. Oh, this apostle removes 75%. That's a good one to use on Egypt, actually. Really good one to use on Egypt, because Crew's religion is now gone, but Egypt is not. They are much more powerful and much more willing to throw their economy into getting their religion up, so we need to just make sure we can fight it effectively. One more temple! Huzzah! 79 faith per turn. It's looking good. 120 science. Oh, apprenticeship almost boosted to full. I am still only 6 techs behind, which, considering I've got no science industry whatsoever, that's pretty good, and I'll take it. One more city down on the Cape. This looks like a pretty decent place to have a few cities all in one little area. Building infrastructure up. Got shipbuilding on the way to get my apostles over to Egyptian land a little bit quicker, but we're doing okay for now. Spreads an extra 2 times. Or Pilgrim 3 if there's a natural wonder. I don't think there's one over there, so Orator is good. 7 charges of joy. Lovely. Basically just exploring Egypt at the moment, seeing where all their cities are, seeing where all their infrastructure is. All of the easy victories I can pick up with my apostles right now. Quite a few of them, really. 2 whales on the same turn. Look at this. Huzzah! I think I actually was buying whales from people as well, so that's quite fun. I can start selling them in Canada. I was the only person that would take it. I'm still flogging all my stuff, by the way. So my economy is basically just funded on traded goods. 81 gold per turn in, and 84 of that is from deals. So I would be in a net deficit if it wasn't for the deals. It's always a little bit worrying, isn't it? And, oh, one more city has flipped to me. That's really handy. How much until this city flips over? Oh, 2.2. Yes. Yes, please. I am going to actually focus on getting an entertainment complex in this city, because the city-state wanted it anyway. Fez wanted it, so that's good. If I can put some pressure on, that would be quite entertaining. Actually, Egypt doesn't have a huge amount of holy sites. Looking around, they've got one in their capital and one in their holy city, which is Thebes to the north. So if I target where my missionaries are going, I think I can probably knock their religion out a little bit easier than I thought. And if there is another one down to the south, you kind of want to focus on getting your apostles all in at the same time on the same cities. Divine right and monarchy. This also should give me castles. There we go. So I can now put limes back in and have a little bit of fun. Maritime industry is for some boats. It's kind of relatively useful. Scripture is good. Republican legacy to give myself a little bit more housing and amenities. Perfect. I mean, it's just a case of, I think we're going to rush medieval walls in a second. My capital's just building Apadana because it's very useful for my envoy count and keeping that sort of high. So that's really cool as well. And what I can do is I've got these apostles now lurking in on the AI. Just need one more governor. Need to pick up one more governor and then we can have some fun. For now, I'm just having to get unimproved apostles. They've all got 5 charges, so it's all pretty cool. But yeah, I could use better ones really. Religious emergency fails, which means I get a nice burst of religion from this city. Now, unfortunately, I think it wasn't close enough to spread it to Egypt's cities, which is a little bit of a pain, but what are you going to do? Remove 75% pressure from Egyptian cities. Now, I'm hoping what we can do is we can actually get rid of the religion from Egypt in one go. We're going to have a lot of grievances here, Egypt. Don't even get that into your head. And look at that, we've already converted their religious capital. I'm just going to shotgun target all of the cities that I can. There's a martyr. I mean, that's not a good apostle for me, being honest, but yeah, I'll take it. If it's all I can do, that's fine. So Egypt are going to quickly try and recharge their religion as fast as they can. But if I look at the empire tracker, you can see there's a city down to the south that's got a holy site, but we've also got 2. So basically, I just need to charge in on the capital now. There is an apostle. Okay, if it doesn't have any debating in it though, so just a single charge of this and then another couple of charges and we can actually try and knock this out. This is good. My apostles are doing fine. They are doing fine at the moment. Unfortunately, there's no quick way across the sea to get that to work. I was hoping my apostles would be able to skip through, but nope, not going to happen. That's fine. That's fine. We don't mind. They're going to debate with me. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I'm going to take that time to quickly just remove the religion from this city with my cleanser. Look at that, like so. And there we go. Huge boost in science. That's boosting me towards my Renaissance wall upgrades. And I've converted that city now as well. Oh, Candy follows my religion now. So I can put 1 envoy down to get 2. And suddenly I'm 112 faith per turn. Yes, my faith income is starting to get nice and plump now. Okay, they're still debating with me. That is fine. I really don't mind that at all. I'm just going to continue to spread my faith around. As you can see, there's the holy site over there that's being popped in, but actually this is pretty good. Actually just going to let that apostle sacrifice itself to do 1 further charge over here and convert. Oh, Halong Bay was there. Oh, it's right above Egypt's land as well, so I could have actually moved my units across quite effectively there. That's frustrating. I've been avoiding that promotion because of that very reason. I was like, there's no natural wonder between where I am and Egypt is. Useless. Oh, ouch. That was a bit of a hit. Don't do that to me. Wibbly walls. Bam. So that's going to, I mean, they're building a holy site in that city and it already follows my religion, which is quite nice. Now, this apostle is getting killed. I kind of want you to be a little bit safer, so I'm just going to switch these around right now. We're going to run away with you, and there's some barbs. That's not good. We don't like barbs at all. I'll have to pull back a little bit, but I want to keep this one alive if I can. Hello, missionary. You should not be stood by yourself next to nothing. I can do a little bit of damage. That's pretty decent. And there's also an apostle there I can kill as well. So we've got options. The city's now converted as well. 180 science. Yep, that's pretty cool. And what does my new apostle have? What glorious promotions could I give you? Nothing. Ah, no debaters. Still looking for a debater. So the missionary just expended itself on that city, which is not going to help it hugely, admittedly. But that apostle has left itself in the sea, which I can now kill. Can I? You're going to let me kill it? Go on, do it. Let me kill it. Oh, it didn't let me kill it. That's so frustrating. I was like, that's going to be the death knell for Egypt's religion. That candy and boop. There we go. Oh, wow. The crew have got so many cities. They've done really well here. And they're just sort of following. They're just converting themselves to my religion at the moment, which is quite nice of them. Oh, they've just moved themselves into an encampment. Oh, my lord. Look how many barbs are there. Oh, that's not fun. That's not fun at all. I might just leave you well alone. Egypt are actually going to lose that city to barbarians, which is relatively amusing. I'm just going to leave them to it. That's brilliant. Okay, their holy city is again under my control. I'm still looking for that apostle. Oh, the apostle, it's managed to hide again, which is a bit frustrating, but never mind. My units move a lot quicker and I can find them if I want to. So there's no problem for me at the moment. And actually, Armagh, I'm just going to pick up one more envoy. Again, it follows my religion, and kablump, that's worth a bunch more for all of my pagodas. I've got 168 faith per turn at the moment, and I'm just about to finish Great Bath. Now, it was 7 turns to build and gives me a couple of tiles now that I can put theatre squares next to for my inevitable culture rush later into the game, which is quite cool. Otherwise, as a Great Bath, kind of a little bit pointless. I just like it. It's really pretty, especially when the animation gets all dark and suddenly the pool glows blue and you're like, tasty. Like, I feel like if that pool was alive in modern day times, it would smell very chlorinated. I just get that feeling from it. I kind of glossed over it, but I've just unlocked for myself my unique walls, which I can now build. They're really quick. And if I build them, because I'm in a golden age, they will give me 6 tourism and 8 faith, as well as 2 additional diplomatic favor per turn. I'm already on +9. We're about to see a huge increase in diplomatic favor. The only thing that would be improving this game if the letter was available in this game. They are not, which is probably for the best, because otherwise it would have just been a Valletta run. But, you know, it's good fun nonetheless. World Congress time, I have 366 diplomatic favor now. 100% construction towards cities. We're going to go city centre, and I'm going to rush all of my walls now. This is going to be brilliant. Double people points. I'm going to say no great profits. Often that gets voted through. And if nobody else gets a religion in this game, that will be relatively amusing for me. I'm going to put 6 votes on both. I don't think I'll need all of my favour there. Yeah, I won that, you can see, because I didn't lose all of my favour. There's the Apadana, by the way. 2 envoys in my city immediately. I've got some space for great works. I'm going to go and see if I can start buying some great works of writing from people now, just to make sure that my culture output is nice and high. But it means whenever I build a wonder in my capital, I get bonuses. Look at that. No profits, no city centres. It's all tasty. And now you can see I just rushed my unique walls in 1 turn, because now I've got 100% production towards city centre buildings, 100% production towards limes and defensive walls, 50% production towards defensive buildings. It's absolutely crazy how much production we are popping in now. And even better, I can put the Jebel Barkal down. This gives me 4 faith to all cities within 6 tiles. And actually, if I just have a quick look at this, you can see I've got 2 desert hills. This one is within 4 cities, as is that one. It doesn't actually matter which one I go for, but both will do it for me. That's pretty cool. So I'll pop it on this one. Lovely stuff. Envoy-wise now, I think Singapore would be a good target here if I can convert them quickly, which, because I've got apostles right nearby, I should be able to. Let's just do 1 charge there and, oh, not quite. But I think actually that means if I put 1 down, I'll get 2. That follows my religion, and then another one. And this gives me extra production on my trade routes. Oh, I was about to lose an apostle to Barbs there, but Egypt killed the Barb that would have killed my apostle before I got killed. I mean, that was very kind of them. They actually saved me there. They didn't need to do that, but they did. Okay. Wibbly Walls now is pretty much universally dominant in Egypt's lands. So we're going to, I've got 8 turns left, just buy a couple more apostles. I mean, it would be good if I could governor my way into Moksha, getting this for me like earlier. I don't want to keep spreading everything, but actually, you know what? I might just send a couple missionaries out from here. Let's go from Gori and from my holy city in the middle. Send 3 missionaries out. Let's go and convert Gaul to my side. Look at that, 1 turn in my capital on my unique walls. Goodness me, they are cheap. And as you can see, diplomatic favor, we are now rocketing up. I've got 14 coming in per turn already. Catastrophic eruption. Boom. Everything's damaged around my second city. Ouch. Okay, I need to actually use a little bit of gold here to get myself a good builder to go and fix everything, because that is devastating. That's the sort of one where you go, oh boy, everyone's on fire and screaming, and we're going to just walk away slowly. Oh, and it went again. It's gone again. Boom. My goodness, that, I mean, it just destroyed a mine that was already destroyed, but yeah. When they start to go, they really start to go. Finally got myself a theatre square though. That is a beautiful +3 era score, as well as giving me a couple more slots for great works of culture and improving my culture per turn. As I say, I want to just keep an eye on the diplomacy victory here and make sure that I'm kind of getting everything that I need to focus on that one. Let's get foreign ministry as well. The +3 diplomatic favour stacks really well, and if I can leverage city-states, it means if anyone does attack me, I can just go, nope, levy their army and defend myself. Cool, have some big cities. This is 140 science. Bam. And they've got a 13 population capital over here. And when I spread my religion to this one, that's going to be 260 science in one go. Oh yeah, that is some fun. Again, Samarkand is now following my religion, so I can give it the 2 envoys and just take that city-state over. I've lost the culture city-state though, and that is probably a more useful one. So let me just have a quick peek at the things. Okay, no, we're all good. That's all fine. I'm going to go for 1, and then I'm going to go for, oh, this would be a good city-state as well. 2, and then it's like 3 envoys in 1 on that city-state, and I've taken this one over. Okay, my stranglehold over the city-states this game is just proving spectacular. 2 turns. I've only got 22 production in the city, and I can build Renaissance walls in 2 turns. Goodness me. Oh, yes, Georgia, yes. What a sieve. Up to 16 diplomatic favour per turn. I've got 8 extra at the moment. Now, I don't have too many pagodas, to be fair. Not a huge amount of them anyway. Each one is worth 9 faith per turn. Huge bonuses for me. Oh, yeah, I'm just loving this playthrough so far. And Moksha gives me Patron Saint. Okay, double promotions on my apostles that I get from the city. Look at that, we timed it within 3. Double promote, we'll see what we can get. We'll go for the spreading ones. Nobody has any religions anymore, so this religious victory will be wrapped up pretty quickly. But look at that, education boosted in one fez swoop, and we can go towards industrialization. Give myself factories just to boost that through as well. Let's see what promotions my apostle can get. 3 extra spreads when going next to a natural wonder for the first time. Good. Yeah, well, up you get towards this direction, and then we'll improve you from there. 213 faith per turn, by the way. Oh boy, that's a lot of faith. I mean, I know you've got to have faith, but that feels like too much faith. Like way too much faith. Could you explode with over faith? Possibly. And this is where Georgia is strongest, right? I am on 174 Golden Age out of 119. I've overshot by 55, and this is only the medieval era. This isn't even late game. I mean, Georgia is just continually in Golden Age after Golden Age after Golden Age. There's bread and circuses, by the way. We're going to just knock this city out, convert that over. It'll be wonderful. I just got mass production from spreading Wibbly walls to Vancouver. We're getting there now. And here we are in the Renaissance era. Now, I hope Cree has gone dark again, but they may have gone golden. You're never sure. Yeah, heroic. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to spread to them this time. What are we going to do? I think Exodus of Evangelists has got to be the only one we go for. It's the Georgia play. It really is. It's the best by far. Stop attacking Omar. Goal. Don't do that. They know that I'm getting so much faith from that city-state. They're like, nope, if Ursa's using it, it must be bad. And it's like, no, please don't lose it. Oh no, Egypt's done that thing where somehow they've managed to get their religion off again. That's so annoying. Never mind. We'll go and sort it out. It's just like, oh, stop it. Oh, we're boosting cartography now, and as soon as this gets thrown into the mix, I'm hoping we can send the apostles over the narrow sea really quickly, and that will be great. Oh, I've got all of my unique walls popping up now. I've got another 2 popping up next turn. That's another 16 faith per turn. Look at that. Lovely. Oh, and our Mars been taken as well. Goodness me, that's frustrating. So we lost a bunch of faith per turn from losing that, but never mind. It's okay. We'll get back. Winnipeg. Oh, yeah, that's fallen to me now. That's good. Hamilton is now well on its way as well. Got an apostle coming in to finish off the job, but again, as I mentioned before, I really want to just be able to, where is it, Martha? Just clean Egypt. This horrible, sticky religion that seems to keep coming back like a rash. Just can't get rid of it. Next up, I think Pingala is good on a nice high population city. I've got a 6 pop, 8 pop Gori. There we go. That's a great city to put Pingala into, especially because it's building a theatre square now, which is wonderful. I could put a city-state emergency up, actually. Armagh, unfortunately, has just had walls put up in it immediately, which is a bit frustrating, but I was wondering if I could liberate it nice emergency that will give me a bunch of diplomatic favor. But Gaul have an army 1,000 strong, and it's a field army, which makes it even more impressively difficult for me to kill. So maybe it's not the best thing for me to do to go and try and kill that. Jebel Bakal. That's a bunch of iron, and even more importantly, a huge amount of faith. Faith for all my cities. A plus 16 faith per turn in particular. Lovely. Quite a fun looking wonder as well. Don't build it nearly as much as I should. What are you going to do? My apostle has re-arrived in Egypt. There we go. I can actually start to hit these. Ooh, these missionaries are very powerful. Okay, well, we can just get rid of the religion here. And now we can fight a little bit stronger. I really would love it if I could get a debater in, but alas, debaters are proving very tricky. Oh, I'm sure the missionaries will, there we go, start to flood in now. Samarkand, in you get. Look at that, lovely. I just need 2 more city-states and I've basically taken over every single one. That's 200 science in one go. Boom! Fez is powerful. Oh, Fez is so underused in this game, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful city-state. Religious emergency? Nah. Nah. Don't like that. Oh, I guess it's a thing. Never mind. Make Wibbly walls the dominant religion in Thebes. Wibbly walls, yay! Oh my goodness, look at how many missionaries are here. Fine. Fine, I guess we'll kill them all, but honestly, finally got my apostle to Rome now. Look at this, just moving around, using their ridiculous movement speed to basically scout around, and they have 13 cities, so I've got to get 7 of them converted. Should be, I'm hoping, reasonably easy order to do. And yeah, there's still missionaries everywhere that are just refusing to die, but luckily we're actually removing the religion of Egypt pretty quickly now. So, you know, so far this is pretty easy to do. And I've got a guru over to the front line as well, just to help with the religious converting. Oh, there's a debater. There we go. Perfect. Well, we should be able to smash through now. We're up to 37 diplomatic favor per turn. 37. Look how much more we've got than everybody else. 589 compared to 60. This is how powerful Georgia is. Just, you can't keep up with them. They're ridiculous. Here we go. The debater is finally in Kaspalush. And, I mean, if there was any chance of Egypt resurrecting their religion, it is now gone. It's now totally gone. Brilliant. Granada and Kandy Hazar. Both of them now are following Georgia as we have a total monopoly on city-states. That's 38 favor per turn. I really haven't spread that much as well. I've only got 10 cities. I've got 38 diplomatic favor. If I were to build another 10 cities, I'd have another 30 favor. So this has been a very, very small game for me. Also, don't you love it when you have a bunch of battle-hardened apostles and you just go, bam! Suddenly, you're all on full health again. Yay! And we can take missionaries and we can go, look, you did your best, but don't stress about it. It's all fine now. Oh no, now Granada's being killed. The AI does not want to let me have fun. It really doesn't. Printing, just in case my apostles weren't strong enough. Now I have diplomatic visibility over Egypt, so you can see, yep, we're doing way more damage than we were before. Huzzah! Another hit, another missionary dead. World Congress time, and as you can see, I have 882 favor. That's more than 3 times the combined total of everybody else. I would love it if we could produce units faster, and I'd love it if I got fewer grievances. I'm just going to vote heavily on this one. 13 votes to that. Actually, no, 12 votes, and then I can put another 2 on this one. 12 and 7. As you can see, we can force through literally whatever we want right now. Nobody can stop me. It's impossible. It's impossible. We have a total diplomatic, just, I guess, dominance over the AI. And that, by the way, is the last Roman city we needed to get the religious victory. I mean, the thing about Georgia, especially on small maps, is that if you play a very certain way, there's a very particular way with religion and with using walls, they are almost unbeatable. You cannot get as much diplomatic favor as them at all. You cannot get as much religious pressure as them. Faith-wise, they're exceptional. I mean, I know they're not the most expansive civ and they don't do well, particularly with big domination games, though I guess their walls are very good at scaling across large empires, but Georgia's a lot of fun. In the right map, with the right player, they can be super, super fun. Cities captured, as you can see, we did no fighting whatsoever. Is that Gaul? Yeah, that's Gaul taking away my city-state. How dare they? Cities founded, I had not even the most. I had the second least cities in that game. I was absolutely, in fact, I probably was at the bottom of the score, I reckon. No, I was getting loads of religious score. So I technically won that, but I mean, how I won the score, I don't know. Culture, I was bottom. Science, I was bottom until the last turn when I overtook Canada. Faith is where I excelled though. Look at that. Nobody could keep up with me in faith. What is going on here? Gaul, what are you doing? What is this about? I mean, that's so regular. They were losing and gaining faith like every turn. That must be something with a city-state, right? That must be. Or were they just moving relics around or something? That's odd. I don't know why it would be that change. If you know why that is in the comments, let me know, because that is too particular. That is like every 2 or 3 turns they're doing something there. Really, really odd. Yeah, score-wise is doing good. Religions founded, very good. There could have been one more religion, but it doesn't matter how many religions there are, because what I did was I waited until the Cree founded theirs and just went nope and snuffed it out, and it doesn't matter. You can just take them out. It's so easy. Wars declared. Wonders constructed. I think I actually did. Yeah, look at that. I got 4 wonders. That's pretty good. But this is a good example about how powerful Georgia's compact cities can be. You have total dominance over all city-states. You have total dominance over the World Congress. Your religion is expanding. If you had secret societies on, you could get void singers. That would be giving me another 60 science and 60 culture. So we'd be probably the tech leaders right now. Because Fez was in the game, I'm actually only 5 techs away from the lead and I'm in 3rd. Unbelievably, my culture's doing amazing. And that's before we actually got all the way to conservation. That would have given me tourism from walls. That would have given me 6 tourism per wall plus 7, 8, 9 per city. So it would have been 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. 90 tourism just from 26. I mean, we would have easily started to get a tourism victory at that point. I didn't do any warring, but the Cree were ripe for a naval invasion. This city, this 11 population city, would have been very easy for me to take, and I could have just attacked with planes had I gone for it. I really kind of had the range about, I mean, this start was brilliant. I could have gone heavy campus and then into religion. I could have gone reliquaries. This probably would have been a really good game for reliquaries if I'd gone for it. Look, I've got no great works in. I mean, admittedly, no one will sell them to me. I think Canada might be trying. I know Rome is actually the one going for a cultural victory at the moment, which is amazing. And diplomatically, we could have won that game at any point. I had 5 out of the last 6 for World Congress. I was waiting for other things like aid requests and stuff to pop up, but we hadn't really done anything. I still had Statue of Liberty to build. That would have helped massively. Yeah, there's nothing anybody could have done to stop us. Georgia can be brilliant. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And remember, if you want to support the channel, I have a Ko-fi and I have a Patreon. All my channel supporters help me massively with these A to Z challenges, so please get involved if you're able. Otherwise, all the usual stuff, liking, subscribing, it all helps massively. But we have another A to Z to film, so until the next video, I shall see you next time. Goodbye! And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Salty Tech, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Doughboy91, Sean Cretes, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Devilex, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Portland, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Emir EC, Henry, Rom88, Radiatore, and Private Selection Genoa Salami for all of your support, as well as everybody that leaves comments and interacts with the channel generally. Thank you so much. See you all next time.